Welcome to part 7. Does narcissism have a spiritual or religious origin? We are now in the spiritual section of our series. In this video, we explore the spiritual and theological roots of narcissism, asking whether it originated with Lucifer himself. Professor Sam Buckney explains how narcissism functions like a primitive religion born from trauma and fear. A child exposed to abuse or idolization may create a false deity, the false self, to survive. This false self demands sacrifice, much like a god, and becomes the child's source of power and identity. Now let's turn to Lucifer's transformation as described in Patriarchs and Prophets. Originally a perfect and exalted being, Lucifer gradually developed traits we now associate with covert narcissism, entitlement and grandiosity. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. Self-preoccupation. He sought loyalty for himself, not for God. Envy. He coveted the glory given to Jesus. Manipulation and deception. He sowed doubt, misrepresented God's character, and orchestrated a smear campaign. False mask. He appeared reverent while secretly spreading rebellion. Brain entrainment. He repeated others' doubts to reinforce dissent, synchronizing their thoughts with his own. Lucifer's tactics mirror those of covert narcissists: smear campaigns, false loyalty, and emotional manipulation. His betrayal led a third of the angels to turn against God, a divine-scale trauma that echoes the soul-shattering experience of being misjudged and isolated by narcissistic harm. Narcissism originates with Satan. He targets the vulnerable, children, the wounded, the insecure, and shapes them into his image. I will be like the Most High. To fulfill this desire, Satan manipulates minds, preys on their pain, and positions himself as a false deity. 2 Timothy 3 verse 1-5 warns us of this rise in narcissism. Men will be lovers of themselves, proud, blasphemers, unloving, unforgiving, traitors, having a form of godliness but denying its power. Thank you for watching part 7. See you in part 8.